People are killing people. People hate people. People steal in the name of God. Now, why would somebody be blessed to go to war to kill somebody? That is religion. Religion does not let us exercise godliness. What is godliness? He said, even your enemies love them. Oh God. That is one thing that religious people cannot do. Sometimes you hear our people in our area, somebody will say, yeah, the nyamisumbe tunchen. You see, that will put God aside. This is religion. When you are dealing with religion, you deal with bunch of hypocrites. People all pretending. Everybody pretends to be part of God and serving God, worshiping God, singing to praise God. But the reality of who they are, hey, is inside them. This is the truth. Because my mission is to educate the masses, human beings, to know that what we are dealing with is religion and it has nothing to do with God. That is why our world is in a mess. What did Adolf Hitler say? That God told him to kill people who crucified Christ. Can you imagine? When this evil, wicked person who doesn't even love his militaries, people who fight for him, fool with him, he will kill you, can say this? Religion is our biggest enemy. And the biggest of them is Christianity. That is why in history you read about the Crusaders. The Crusaders were Christians. They killed people, forcing the people to believe what they have. And they cannot remain in what they want to believe. No, God has given every human being free will. Market your belief, just as I'm doing. Let's learn to market our belief. Look at other people using their religion to murder people, kill people. If they don't believe what we believe, we must kill them. They don't deserve to live. How can this be? That is religion. We are supposed to market our beliefs and prove why our belief is God's own. That is by our behavior, our attitude and character, and by the power we demonstrate. Not to pretend and build falsehood and lies. I was shocked. And the last thing the military officer said was that the BBC interviewer asked, do you sometimes are tempted to believe that there is no God? He said, in fact, it's true, I'm a human being, that sometimes I wonder, where is God? Does he really love us to allow the invaders to be killing us, bumping us? That is the point. Where is God? He thought he was dealing with God, but he didn't know he was dealing with a religion. Because God will protect his own. How do we know that? Go back to the scriptures, the divine constitution. When Daniel and his friends dealt with God correctly, not part of even the nation of Israel as Judaism. No, they didn't deal with God through Judaism, because Judaism was religion. They dealt with God correctly according to their own understanding of what their forefathers told them about God. Daniel said, I will not eat the delicacy of the king's palace, even though I'm privileged, insofar as this will not be good for my Father in heaven. I will not touch it. And this guy was qualified before God. So that is why when they put him in the lion's den, God must prove to the world that this one is my own. You can't eat him up through lions. So his own friends, 3 friends that he has influenced to also behave like him. Who have you influenced, my brother who is listening to me? Who have you influenced in life to live correctly according to God's order? So Shadrach and Meshach, Abednego, they also lived correct life with God. So when they were put into the fire, they even said it, that even if our God will not save us, we will enter this fire. These are evidence of reality dealings with God.